Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Insider Financial Talks Penny Stocks. My name is Alex Carlson. I will be your host today. I'm the editor-in-chief of InsiderFinancial.com, and today we're going to be discussing MULN, HNRC, ICOA, MJWL, IQST, KATX, KYNC, MGTI, NILE, IMHC, MCOA, MJNA, GCAN, and GRNH. But before we get into that, we have a few housekeeping issues to go over. We have no business relationship with any company whose stock is mentioned in this video. Insider Financial and myself are not investment advisors, and this video does not provide investment advice. Always do your own research, make your own investment decisions, or consult with your nearest financial advisor. This video is not a solicitation or recommendation to buy, sell, or hold securities. This video is our opinions meant for informational and educational purposes only and does not provide investment advice. For more information, please read our full disclaimer at insiderfinancial.com/disclaimer. With that out of the way, remember to smash the thumbs up button if you like this video. Also hit the red subscribe button and little notification bell to be notified when we go live with a new video. Also go over to signup.insiderfinancial.com. This is where subscribers get first look at stocks you're covering. These are day and swing trade short-term momentum penny stock alerts. After you sign up with your email, you can then sign up with your mobile number. It works for all numbers worldwide. Simply enter your country code first, followed by your number. For US and Canada, be 1 plus area coded number. Never begin the format with 0, it will not work. And since we release all of our profiles at the opening bell, text messages are the fastest way to get our full reports. You can also click the red download ebook to get the Insider Financial Guide to Penny Stocks ebook. Our ebook, our email service, and our text messaging service are all free services from InsiderFinancial.com. We do not run any paid subscription service whatsoever. With that out of the way, let's dive in here, folks. Overall, lackluster week, some fireworks. Our two big winners this month are both NASDAQ plays. We had an alert on March 8th, closed at $1.73, hit 610 on Friday for gains of 250%. Our other one, MULN, MULN. We talked about this one on a detailed write-up on March 13th. We were talking about it all week. At $1. This one hit over $4 this week for over 300% in gains. Our OTCs have been lackluster. I'm very frustrated with OTC. We're just not getting the runs. We're not getting follow-throughs. But we're still, covering it. We're still there. Thankfully, NASDAQ is making up for it. It's just how the markets are. Guys, in terms of, MULN, it pulled back to 235. It was up, over 300% from where we first told everyone about it. Guys, you got to be taking profits. I mean, these markets, you're not going to get 10x right now. So if you're holding for 10x right now, unless you got a long, time frame, 12 to 18 months, it's just not there. It's, you gotta be booking profits right now when you get these triple digit runs. It's just a fact right now, and I just hope some of you guys banked and took profits along the way. Remember, it's not about diamond hands, paper hands, BS. You gotta book profits. It's all about the P&L, and you're in the make money business game. That's all that matters. It's not about building an army or anything on social media. So it's all about what you bank at the end of the day or end of the week. So just focus on that, guys. HNRC is one we put out a detailed report. How come HNRC still trades under $1? Guys, it's at 63 cents. This one is extremely cheap. Oil and gas play with everything that's going on right now in the oil sector. This is one play you really want to be paying attention to. Revenues, low market cap. This company's, it's doing a SPAC. They're doing everything right. It's just ridiculously cheap here at 63 cents. So go ahead and read our full report on insiderfinancial.com. Next up is two undervalued plays, ICOA and MJWL. These are two great long-term plays. ICOA has been putting out a lot of details. Real David Chung, Dr. Vin Menon, this is teamwork. These guys are out meeting people. There's a lot of excitement, coming up. They got a roadmap, namely everyone's watching the setup of BGBF-2, joint venture with the Billboard Ad Network, and release of year-end financials. More information is coming this week. Just a lot of announcements. These guys are doing a lot of, they're doing fundraising roadshow. They got progress on their forthcoming joint ventures. Again, this is what an OTC company should be doing. Yes, it is a bear market, but these guys are still out there raising money, doing deals, making things happen. So ICOA and MJWL, these guys, Vin Menon, Real David Chong, these guys are rock stars. They know what they're doing. So start paying attention to these plays. Next up is IQST. They announced 3 target acquisitions expected to close next month. They're on progress towards its 90 million annual revenue forecast, and they're planning to uplist to NASDAQ sometime within the next 3-4 months. Again, this is another one a company that's just focused on building their business, executing, and not paying attention to the day-to-day aspects of what's going on the OTC markets. And I suggest a lot of you guys do the same. KATX just been steadily grinding higher here, made new highs or recent highs on Friday. We've been talking about this one on March 19th. Told everyone to watch KATX. This is a Karen Courier special. Our subscribers know who she is. She's been instrumental in ILUS, AXTG, and AOWUV. There's a merger coming, tiny market cap. There's catalysts coming up. So KATX Smart Money's been in here accumulating, and it's a 00 cheap. Just a $10 million market cap. Let's see what these guys, what the merger announcement is. But there's a lot to be excited about with KATX. 4 hot penny stocks. Talked about KYNC this week. Backed off. It's holding steady here, but we see this one getting ready to break out. There's a lot to like with KYNC. This one, we talked about as a crypto bounce play. This week they announced the launch of its CoinFull debit card. Additionally, they're getting ready to release revenues for Q1 on behalf of its Pay.How beta, and progress regarding the acquisition of BW Property Management and its entire suite of tools. So there's a lot to like with KYNC. Again, this is another one that's executing and making things happen. So definitely another one that should be on your play. MGTI, I've been talking about this one the last couple of past week. I said, guys, Bitcoin's firming up here. It looks like it's getting ready to start to make a move. MGTI is a great Bitcoin penny stock. Whenever Bitcoin gets hot, MGTI gets hot. So this is one you should be paying attention to, and it's been a nice runner over the past couple of days. NILE, this is an NYSE penny stock. Part of it is short squeeze. Almost 10% of the float is short, but they put out an announcement. Their subsidiary Turn On Green is being acquired by one of their other subsidiaries, which is IMHC on the OTC, which is creating a publicly traded EV charging and power solutions company. Been a volatile week in this one, Spain with the IMHC, which is merging with Turn On Green. Just very, very volatile trade. Again, this was a great opportunity if you're buying dips, selling rips. But a lot of this is a lot of market manipulation is going on, by the market makers. And right now, market makers know this. Retail is just not that strong right now. I mean, let's face it, guys are just scared of penny stocks. They got buried in a lot of names, and they're not putting in the new capital to work. Once this market gets hot again, we're going to start to see these market makers be forced to cover. But until then, they're going to be manipulating and playing around with a lot of these names. So just be forewarned what's going on in these markets, particularly Jane Street. You see them on the offer, you got to run. Really, if you're watching level 2, those guys are just the worst. Lastly, cannabis names, expectations about the MORE Act getting a House vote next week. Guys, I did a detailed video talking about the MJ names on Thursday night. These are just penny plays, that get hot whenever there's talk of legislation passing, and then they fade. MCOA was the big runner this week, up to over 200%. MJNA had a good week. GCAN had a good week, and GRNH. Whenever it's sort of one of those things, buy the rumor, sell the news. I'm more interested in the SAFE Act, which would allow cannabis companies access to banking, and then that would also allow a lot of these multi-state operators to uplist in NASDAQ and NYSE. If that happens, I see that as really getting the ball rolling in terms of excitement. MORE Act, I just think there's still a lot of politics. Biden, they said, is on the fence about signing it. Schumer wants to pass it in the Senate, but again, there's still debate of whether or not it can pass this in the Senate. Most likely it will pass the House. After that, let's see what happens, because it passed last time, the MORE Act, and then it stalled in the Senate. Guys, like I said, if you're in these names and you caught this move, I'd be taking profits on Monday. These are not long-term holds. Churn them and burn them, and really get into, booking profits whenever you can. And if a play's just not working out, you buy it, and, a few days go by and nothing happens, just get out. You were really looking for catalyst plays. If the catalyst doesn't heat up in 1 or 2 days or 3 days at most, then the catalyst just isn't there. So, or the buying or the market interest isn't there, to spark that short covering rally. But we'll be doing a lot of homework this weekend. I'll be running screens. Every morning I'm looking for news and to see what can light up these low float short squeeze plays with low market caps. That's where there's still the best bang for the buck. That's where you're going to get your 100-200% gains. But it's just a lot of due diligence, and there's a lot of being patient, waiting for the right setup, and then executing. And that's what we're doing here at InsiderFinancial.com. We're following this for you guys. So make sure you are a subscriber at signup.insiderfinancial.com. This way you get all of these alerts. Saves you the time from having to do a lot of this legwork on your own. And then, you read the full report and then do your own due diligence. By all means, you're not obligated to... if you don't like the sector or the penny stock we pick, wait for another one. And also, if you don't like what we put out, which some people don't, or they get one loser, and they ignore all the winners. Unsubscribe. It's free. Just hit the unsubscribe button. We're not going to be offended. Keep coming back and for watching the content. We're here trying to give education and not financial advice, but we're trying to educate you guys and help you as much as possible. And if you look at our track record for the past 7 years, we got a pretty good track record, and we're still here, and we're still helping you guys along the way. With that being said, I want to wish everyone a wonderful weekend. Let's put this week behind us, focus on the new week ahead. That's what we're going to do here at InsiderFinancial.com. And let's see what Monday's trading action will bring. And, let's go and get some hot alerts for you guys this week. All right, everyone. Thank you. Have a wonderful weekend. And I'll be coming live to you Monday after the bell. Bye-bye.